Yes, sir.
Yeah, as a white snowflake from Germany, I ended up in Australia and run a business. And I'm dealing with 200 people and create a lot of distractions for myself. And my question is, how can I stay in business, be honest with the people, keep them with that? It's hard. For when I'm sitting still, all the distractions, creating a lot of problems for me. It takes nearly up all my meditation time to calm down all these little devils, and focus on the real thing.
Do you mean when you're doing business too much, you can't concentrate to meditate?
It all comes up in meditation, all the
okay.
the distractions. And
so what you want to do? Quit business or quit meditation?
Is there another way?
No. Yeah, you keep both. If it's too much, you slow down, like you cut whatever, trim a little bit. Trim it off a little bit, your business. Like whatever not necessary, like reduce the business. If that's what you want. If not, then you have to take it. We cannot have all things in life at the same time and enjoy it. Even if you cannot enjoy. So you just have to see. Sometimes business don't have to be that big, for example, If you want to have more time and more concentration, more relaxed mind to do it, then you try to see which business you can cut off a little, okay? Yeah? If you can. Cannot, then have to bear with it.
Thank you.
I know what it's like. I also have to take care of a lot of things. Yes, sir?
Hi, Master. I just want to thank you very much. Ever since I got initiated, my life's completely changed. I just want to thank you for that. I'm very, very happy.
Oh, thanks God.
What I want to ask is regarding spreading the word of the Kuan Yin method. How should we, because recently in London we had a Healing Arts Festival where we had a stall and we were giving out sample booklets and answering questions. And some people were very interested and we had a very good response, but other people were quite scared because they thought it's too good to be true, it's for free.
Of course.
So, I mean, should we actively try and promote it or just sort of do the usual festivals and let things happen by themselves?
You do what you feel like.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay.
Naturally, okay?
Okay, that's thank you.
Welcome. I'm glad you feel good. That's the main thing.
Yeah, my mum's meditating now and my brother is as well.
Wow,
so
good for you.
Everything
else will come along if you well enlighten yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks God for that. I'm not taking any credit here.
Master, I'd just like to know, how do you take care of so many millions of initiates you have?
I don't take care. He takes care. Hmm? I throw you all in one bag and say, here. Your kids. Yeah, I don't do anything, brother. If you think I'm doing anything, you have to think it again. I just do what I have to do, just like the way you do. Okay? Everything else goes along with it. Yeah?
Yeah.
You just have to be one with the universal power, and then everything is taken care of, including myself. Right? And I just do the things I do. It's like you do. You eat, you sleep, you take care of your business. I do exactly the same. Yeah?
Second question.
Yes.
Sometimes I see so much misery in the world.
Misleading.
No, misery.
Misery, yeah.
Little children suffering or so much wars and
Uh-huh.
I wonder what was the purpose of God to create this world?
Mm. Oh.
What came to his mind to
Oh. We talked about that before. You go back, what TV? What movie video? Or listen to my tape before, huh? He doesn't create anything. We all share the play, the drama. Huh? Suppose everybody is a Buddha already. Okay, suppose God. Okay, suppose you want him to create everything in perfection, right? Okay? Everybody's enlightened, everybody is sweet and kind, everybody is compassionate, everybody is gentle, yeah, everybody is peaceful, no hunger, no suffering, nothing at all. Then what is there to do? You sit here, I sit there looking at each other all day long. We don't even know what compassion is. We don't even know what love is because we don't know suffering. We don't know sympathy. We don't see any suffering. You understand? We don't know God because there's nothing else except God. So there must be something ungod. So in order for us to recognize God, there must be some misery for you to compare and know happiness. That's the purpose of all these things here. And if you don't know that, then you suffer with it. And if you know that, then you understand, you just play along. All right?
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
Because to experience light, one has to know the darkness.
Yes, sure. You got it.
Thank you.
You just proved that you're more enlightened now. Yeah. But it's okay to suffer, you know, brother? It's okay. You don't have to stop yourself suffering, you know? Just let it go. If you suffer, you suffer. If you want to cry, you cry. If you want to laugh, you laugh. That's the way it is. Things are the way they are, you know? Don't worry. Don't think why, what, right? Yeah, just accept them. You know, it's fun to cry sometimes, you know? It's fun to know suffering. I mean, it's something changed. Like sometimes you go out eat Chinese, sometimes you go out eat Indian food. It's hard, but you like it. It's a change from your French fry. Okay, brother? So everything is okay, really. That's why the Chinese say there's nothing to do under the sun. Yeah? But we want to do it. We want to feel the suffering. We want to feel the aliveness, yeah, of our being. And if you just feel blissful every day, then you can't enjoy it either because it is only blissful. How do you know it is blissful? If you don't have woman, how you know you are man? Huh? Right? You feel you're really man when you see a woman. Oh, wow. Yeah. And then you say, we women are no good. Yeah. You like the thing and then you say it's no good because you like it too much. You're scared. All right, next one. Everything is perfect. Suffering also fine. Yeah? These people who suffer, whether knowing or not knowing, they have chosen to suffer. You don't know this. Yeah, you know? Yeah, cause and effect. Who caused cause and effect in the beginning? Huh? Were all God. Who can cause us the cause and effect? Who can make us suffer karma? We made it. We wanted it to happen. Huh? You see what I mean?
who created the evil?
We did it so that we can know God better. Yeah, we have the night so we know the day better. What? What's the comment? Huh? Oh, yeah, later. Come on.
Let's pass.
I'm so happy that the men finally opened their mouths for some good cause, good purpose. Yeah. Mostly you could hardly talk to them. I ask them and they don't say anything. Go ahead. We women talk too much already. Keep quiet for a change. Besides, you always brag that you have common sense, you know everything. Oh, no. She brags that we women knows everything already. So what for? You want to ask question, huh?
Master, do we suffer because of our past karmas in the previous life, or like the sufferings as a human being? Sometimes a person goes through pain and pleasures.
Pain and pleasures?
Everybody sometimes has good times and bad times.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
We wanted it.
And this is because of the past karmas of the previous life? Or?
Oh, yes, but we wanted it. We wanted to have karma, we wanted to have past life, we wanted to make mistakes in order to create a new bad karma so that we can experience what we want to experience. We want to create the effect. So we do certain things in order to bring about that effect. So that we can go through that suffering, so that somebody else can have pity on us and somebody else can do something else. Sava?
Sava.
Just like in the movies. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. He has to kill somebody so that somebody else can come jump in and make revenge. And then somebody else can go and catch him. And some police is going to chase around. So the drama come into life. Yeah?
But I thought when a human being is born, they promise a lot to do good things so that their karmas in this particular life will be good.
Yes,
but
yes.
once they come here, they forget their purpose.
They do good thing.
Most of the people, they forget their purpose.
And then they come back do it again. Yeah, but they might be also forgetting on purpose. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they are not hurried to do it yet. They say, okay, well, I thought I want to do it this time, but never mind, next time I still have time. See what I mean?
They may not find you next time.
Somebody else will be there. They find the enlightenment, the Christ power. They don't necessarily find a person like this.
And when a person leaves the body here, does the soul rest for a little while in the cosmos, or does it come back right away?
I don't understand. He crossed into another dimension. Then? And then what?
Then, is that soul rest in the cosmos for a while, like 10 years, 20 years, 50
I
years,
understand. Yeah.
or it comes back right away?
Oh, depends. Depends on what he wanted to do. You see, every soul marked his own journey
Right.
and chose his role. And in order to choose his role, to do his role, you know, he marked his own schedule and journey. Okay?
And I also believe that the soul chooses the perfect womb and the perfect time where one can reap the past karmas.
Oh,
Better.
yes. Oh, this is just low talk, believe me. In the higher dimension, we are all God. Whatever we do, we are God. Yeah?
Well, I'm glad I'm
The
not coming
murderer
back.
out there also God. You know, everybody is doing his own thing in order to go back to the kingdom of God in his own time.
Well, I'm glad I'm your disciple, so I don't have to come back.
Somebody else is glad to come back too. So it's okay, fine. All right, you finished? Thank you. So, okay, next one. Yes.
When I got interested about initiation, I overheard from some of your tapes that all our karma will be erased I must have quite a bit because I'm still suffering.
Oh, not all the karma, all the store karma, but the present karma we have to take care. Yeah? If the karma of this life is taken away, you have no excuse to be here. Okay?
And what about the karma from 5 generation you were mentioning about?
No, they'll be helped. Yeah.
This is one of the
Yes.
main reason why I
Yes,
like-
they will be taken care of.
Thank you.
Yes. You know why? Because one person come here, he brings a whole group of related co-players, co-workers. You see what I mean?
Yes.
So once this person is released, the other co-workers, our colleagues, has nothing else to do. So we bring them all home.
It seems that that's why I
Simple.
am here.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Master, when one is doing the practice, either the light or the sound practice, if I'm doing it, there's always this sense of me in the light or the sound. Is it required eventually, is the goal to go beyond the sense of me doing the practice?
It will. We'll eventually go to that point when you don't even feel your body and yourself anymore. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
In time. Yeah.
Yes, hi Master. I'm really glad to be here. I thank you very much for initiation. And my question is, when I'm doing the sound, after I did the light, I feel have a lot of energies, and so it's hard for me to concentrate. And then
You still do it, okay?
Yeah, okay, but sooner or later I lose my concentration, and so my thoughts are wandering off.
Try to bring it back.
Okay,
Right?
thank you.
Yes, that's why we practice every day. If you could do it, like this, then we don't have to do it anymore. Yeah? We have
Okay,
to.
thank
Because
you.
even if you can concentrate today, tomorrow something else will try to distract you. Or even bodily pain or sickness or mental, anguish or emotional distress that is brought upon you by the environment, by the associate. So we have to do it every day to cleanse that. See what I mean? Okay. So not because you hear the sound all the time, you should not concentrate anymore. It's a good, but you should still do it, okay? It's the added energy, and it makes you feel wonderful. You do it the way I taught at the initiation. It makes you feel wonderful. Bodily, you feel so relaxed, and even when you are in distress, you feel immediately calm down. So that you should do it. You see what I mean? Put back the energy where it goes out every day. Put it back in, right? You withdraw your energy back again, all right? So even if you hear it every day, every time, that's the way you should do. But still do the method that I teach you, all right? This helps wonderfully. You must, otherwise you feel agitated. You cannot survive in this world well without doing Kuan Yin method. After you do it, then you know the difference, right? Before you don't know the difference. Now you still suffer, you still be influenced by people, but you have Kuan Yin method. You can always recharge yourself, or kind of retreat yourself, give yourself a little retreat and rest. You see what I mean? From the turbulence, and then you recharge, and then you feel better to face the difficulty again. Before, you only face difficulty. No weapons to against it, no shield, and nowhere to retreat even for 5 minutes. And then breathe and then go back again. See, before just fighting until you drop dead. And now you can retreat anytime and go back fight again. Okay? Huh?
Okay. Thanks God. Thank you for getting us here. I am from Brazil. I would like to ask you, please, Master. I have a doubt. My mother and me, we get some children's adoption, orphan, and you want to get more. But some people in Brazil, from some religions, told us this is wrong because we can change the karma of those children. How can I know I am doing the right think or not. Please help me.
You do the right thing when you feel good.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? When your heart tells you this is good and makes others happy, just do it. Don't care karma. You see, Jesus died. No, he probably don't like it, but he feels good doing that. Because he do it for humankind, for his disciples. He doesn't care.
So we're not giving troubles to.
If
my
they need
children?
you and you feel good and you can afford it, just do it. If it
Thanks
makes
a
you
lot.
feel good, yeah? If it makes you feel good. Because you also have to be able to live, you see? And if you adopt them, you can take care of them, then adopt as many as you can take care and as many as you feel good. God never forbids you doing things like that. Even if you take their karma, so what? We are here to take karma. Yeah? If we can, we do it. We're not scared, no?
Thanks a lot.
Do it, no problem. Yes. Okay, you first. Yes.
Yeah, I have a question about going into the golden age. And as we move into the golden age, wouldn't that mean that a lot of our initiates would start sort of popping up to the 5th level and becoming masters?
Maybe. Why not? All of you are popping up. I'm looking at you like looking at masters now. You are my master. You just wanted to see me, and I have to run, have to fly. Yeah? From wherever. Doesn't matter how long. Doesn't matter how tired I am. Yeah?
Well, if
Doesn't matter how busy.
if that's the case, I'd like to request to be brought up to the 5th level, because I'm tired of being down here.
Well, you are as high as you want to be. Right? So you just have to want to be that. Everybody's tired. But I think you are already the masters. If you wait until golden age and you pop up and become more master, then I don't know where I go. You're already a master of yourself, your destiny. You have everything you want. There's no need to number 5th, number 4th again. That's the Buddha stuff. Okay, we don't care. We have to be happy, you know, and be confident, be positive. Every time you think that you're at the lower level, throw that idea away. Every time you feel you're depressed, you are beaten up, throw that idea away. And that's tough. But that's how you beat the blue. That's how you become higher. You cannot want to be 5th level and thinking that yourself lowly and beaten up by karma and be the negative at the same time. I can't help you. You are the one who decide which level you want to be, not me. I can't bless you. You bless yourself. Suppose I say, okay, go to the 5th level. I bless you. But your mind still get used to it, you know, thinking negatively and depressed and pessimistic. See what I mean? You have to train your mind to tell him that you are the master. You tell him what to think, what to do, what to feel, and which level you are in command. When you can do that, then you know you are the master. You are already a master. Just you have a hard time convincing yourself. Okay? You have to work with yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next.
Please, I would like to know why the practice is light and sound, why this is the best to get enlightened.
Because it is the best. No explanation.
You can't explain a little more about it?
No, the more I explain, the more it sounds garbage to me. Actually, you know, how can you explain the sun? You know, it just is. And because it's ourselves, the light and the sound are our essence. You understand? You go back to yourself. What else could you feel better if you are yourself? What else can make the fish feel better if he's in the water? Huh? Why he feels better in the water? Because he's a fish. Well, ask me to explain. I don't know. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And if you feel good, that's you know already. Okay? If you don't feel good, go find something else and then run back. Yeah,
Thank
it's only the best. That's all I know. Yeah? Okay. And if you look for reference, we can see it in the Bible. Yeah? Like St. John hear the trumpet, you know, and God comes with the voice of the thunder. You know, in the beginning was the Word. From the Word comes our being, yeah, the sound. So if we are in our element, it must be the best, don't you think? Yeah, that's what it is. In the Buddhist sutras, say the same thing. In the Quran, wherever you find it, always mention light and sound. This is the essence of our being. And now you know, scientifically speaking, we are light and sound. We are energy. So what else can it make us feel the best if it's not ourselves? You know, go back into our elements, realizing ourselves. Yeah, that's the best. That's all it is. Okay.
So it's seeing our own light and hearing our own sound.
Yeah.
Actually.
No, seeing yourself, hearing yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Not your own light, but you are the light. Not your own sound, but you are the sound. You are the vibration that creates the whole universe. You are that. You are the commander-in-chief of this cosmos. The more you realize that you are that, the more power you have, the more free you become. Instead of realizing that you are this flesh, you are this fingernail, you are this and that, you realize it, no. I am the creator. I am the light. I'm the sound. I am that. I am that absolute thing. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Querida maestra, muchas gracias por todo lo que hace por nosotros. Respecto a que el amor es la ley universal, ¿qué relación tiene la experiencia que se tiene en la meditación como crecimiento en el amor de la persona que medita? ¿Hay algún crecimiento en el amor si se tiene una experiencia?
I think what she said is she wants to know if when you have an experience, your capacity for love is greater.
Yes.
She wants to know if it's related.
Yes, you're more, she said, more universally. Universal love, right?
Respecto a la ley, respecto al amor, como ley suprema del universo, a veces tenemos costumbres no bonitas como murmuración, inconformidad con los que están a nuestro lado. ¿Es esas acciones muy negativas contra el amor o cuál es la salida para que una persona iluminada viva mejor el amor respecto a esas críticas?
I think she said that love is the supreme law in the universe, and she wants to know that sometime with our families or friends we do not act from that higher standard of love, and she wants to know sort of what we need to do. You know, how can we sort of get around that?
Yeah. Sometimes we can be very loving and kind. Sometimes they might interfere again. And it's all right, take it easy. If you can be loving, it's best. If sometimes you lose it, okay, try it again. Okay, act naturally. But be loving, all right? At least in the heart. Sometimes we cannot help to react the way we do. Maybe it's also good for the other party. So do whatever in your power. Do whatever what you think is right, okay? Do whatever you think is right. Yeah. Yes.
I think you answered this question in German earlier,
Yeah?
but I didn't understand, so.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
I was just wondering if it's important to be careful about what relationships we have with people and who we associate with, or should we just not worry about it and focus on our meditation?
Yeah, do what you feel right. If it doesn't disturb you, have an association with many people, as many as you want. If you feel disturbed, then you should kind of reduce it until as much as you can, until you're stronger, be able to relate more to people. All right? It depends on you. There's no fast rules. Okay? Sometimes if we let go and we have relationship with other people, if we let go, and it also helps us. If you can think of everyone as a Buddha and let go, also don't harm you. But sometimes we are not that strong, and you have to adjust, okay? Be flexible.
Does it help the people that we're around because
Help
we're
them?
meditating? Yeah.
Oh, of course, it helps them tremendously. What do you think? That's why we do it also, not only for us. We purify the environment, we uplift people, we heal the sick, and we help the poor, and we elevate the soul, everything we do without doing. That's why after initiation and you meditate a lot, many people like you more. They kind of try to find an excuse to talk to you, don't they? Yes, that's what it is. Your inner beauty attracts people. Your inner light shines through your eyes, and people love to be around you, even if they don't know you meditate. I had a hard time fighting off with people anywhere. That's why sometimes I look like antisocial. I'm not. I just need a rest sometimes. Not only you clinging, is there anybody out there? Oh, you name it. They just come around and say, we just like you so much. You're really lovely. You're cute. You're so and so. They're actually talking to my soul, They think I'm young, energetic, even though I sit there miserable. They still think I'm lovely, I can't help it. Yeah.
Does it actually encourage them towards the path at all?
Well, it helps them to remind them inside, and help them a little bit. Yes, sure. Yes.
And the other question is picking up on something you mentioned earlier about sexual energy causing problems. I was wondering if you could explain how that happens and what we should do to deal with it.
How it happened? Do I have to explain that? I think you buy a book, like Kama Sutra or something like that. It's explained better than I ever do or practiced. You see, there are many kinds of energy, different level that we process. See, the sexual energy is the most resemble to the ecstasy that we have during samadhi. You see, so some people they enter samadhi and they experience the ecstasy, so they be able to control the sexual energy. Yeah, most people when they haven't reached that level and they just experience the sexual energy, then it feels so good. So that make them off balance. See, the body, the cells react kind of differently. Just like after initiation or when you're out of samadhi, your body feels sometimes weird, yeah, or shaking. On the other case, see what I mean? So that's the way it is, and the mind also go, like cuckoo. That's why when people are in love, they're just like walking on the cloud and they're cuckoo sometimes. See what I mean? Yeah. And because of the sudden change of the chemistry and the chemical reaction and the side effect of it, it makes the mind off balance. And so they become either overly happy or agitated for no reason. And they cannot reason with themselves or with the partner anymore. See what I mean? That's why people in the old time, they advise you that you keep everything off until your marriage. Not only because of old-fashioned concept as a keep of virginity and all that, but just to let you both have time for the body chemistry to get used to each other. So when you finally experience that ultimate, feeling at the pleasure center, it don't offset your balance. And you can continue to be friends and get on with each other as much as like before you have sex. You understand? But if you have sex too soon, you haven't got the time, your mind haven't got the time to assimilate each other and to know each other, and the chemistry of the body, of the cells, have not been used to being trained or being with another person in different chemistry and different, different program, you know, DNA and all that. Then when you contact too soon, too intimate, then the sexual energy will kind of explosion, make you both off balance. And that's why people say if you have sex too soon, if you're married, your marriage is not very good. It's not because of the sex is a sin or anything. It's just your body has not used to it. Your mind has not used to it. And your spiritual body has not been programmed so soon to be so intimate. Understand? Because two person, powerful energy, meet together. It's like a bomb. Understand now? So nothing is bad. It's just the way you handle it. And then most people, when you don't have enlightenment to go with it as well, and then the whole society tell you that sex is sinful on top of it. So psychologically, mentally, physically, emotionally, you feel guilty. And this is it's bad for your relationship. And that's how a relationship goes wrong, because people condemn sex too much in the society. On the other hand, and they don't explain and they don't program the people into accepting sex as a part of life or part of the relationship. Then for the psychological effect alone from the society, from moral standard of the background, you feel already off balance and guilty, understand? And that's why you struggle within yourselves. And you can't handle it. You see? Also the energy of sex is very strong. It's almost like samadhi. You see, and the mortal people, is just too much for them.
So how should we handle it then if it seems like
Too
it's
bad?
too much for us?
How you have to understand the nature of sexual energy. But to understand one thing and to accept it is another thing. Because we have been brainwashed since 1,000 years that sex is bad. I can't even change that. If I go out now and preach to everybody sex is good, sex is okay, they kill me. You understand? So all I can do is tell you, take it easy, reduce it, slow it down if you can, if you want to, if that makes you feel good. If you can't handle it, then the only thing is reduce it, okay? Or cut it off until you're strong enough and you decide what to do. And if you want to experience the fire, then have to take the consequence. All right? Even if I sit here and tell you sex is not sinful, it's okay, you still cannot accept it, even if you trust me. You understand? Your mind cannot accept it so quick.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. You see, nothing is really bad. It's just the way we are. We are programmed.
It's been a great honor to meet you, and I think it's the best Christmas present I've ever had.
Thank you. Same to you. You are my best Christmas present. You see, for example, even gambling, okay? Gambling, right? I said to you, don't gamble. Huh? You probably, many of you wonder why it's harmless, you know? We just play a few paper cards and bet $1 or $2. What harm can it be? Yeah. It's no harm. But you see the side effect. Sometimes you lose, you become bad loser. Or the other person lose, he became bad loser and produce a bad energy between each other. You lose a friend and you hate each other and things like that, you know, create bad energy, negative energy. And that you have to bear. You feel choked, you feel pressure. You see what I mean? And if it comes to worse case, you'll be addicted. If you win, or if you lose, you want to regain it. If you win, you want to continue. It's a human mind. It keeps training. After a while, you get used to gambling. You want it more. And then you go to bigger places. And then you might lose bigger time. And then you hurt yourself. You lose your job. You lose your family. You might sell your wife and kids even. Some people do that. You see, it's the effect that is bad. It's not truly gamble. It's not bad. Suppose I sit here and do some gamble. Would you think I'm a bad person? I'm very bad or sinful? No. Might not be so, because I don't mean nothing to me. I could play the whole night or I could play the whole life. It don't mean nothing to me. It will not affect me at all. I would not sell you to make more money. But for most of people, they can't handle it. You see what I mean? Just like sex, they can't handle it. They're too weak for this powerful addiction. Like alcohol and cigarette. You smoke one, tomorrow two. Next day you had a whole packet and then you can't quit. See? Or alcohol. See? How many people start with one glass? That's all they started with. Even half a glass or even a sip. Cocaine, anything is the same. They started with this much. Right? And that's how they grow into trouble. That's why I say stay away from them. Even though I don't condemn anything, and I know the soul chooses his own path. But whatever you have chosen or whatever you want to choose, you have to know the consequence and choose it wisely. If you want to go home quicker, if you decided that this time you want to go home, stay away from this distraction. It costs too much for you mentally. Yeah? Yeah. Next.
Yeah, I have a friend who's like my sister, and we get in quite a few arguments about yourself and, you know, my being part of this group. And
argue about what?
I don't know. She's my good friend, but I don't know how to handle not getting into an argument with her. So maybe you have an idea.
Then stay away for a while until you both cool down. Maybe you appreciate each other better when you come back.
Yeah, and I want to thank you for my initiation. I was initiated in March, and I've changed my whole life. God has changed my life.
Yeah, and that's why she argued with you?
Well, she was trying to convince me to change for a long time, but then I've changed quite suddenly, all of a sudden, and she can't figure out why.
She can't handle your energy and your quick decision?
Yeah.
Oh, then let her cool down a little, okay? Tell her you still love her.
I do.
Yeah, but
I
maybe,
don't know what to do
yeah,
about it.
sincerely, just say, I still love you, but maybe we just cool off for a little while.
It causes me pain, you know.
Huh?
It causes me pain, but I love her, but I don't know what to do about it.
I know. Then cool off for a little while. She's still around. You can call her, phone her, send cards and all that.
Yeah.
And every time get into arguments, say, well, it's no use, is it? You know,
No.
so then just do something else, okay? Well, I can't help it because when people argue, you know, it's not only one person who can control it. Both have to control.
She's never seen me make such a big decision before and be so strong and
Too
like
bad.
on a vegetarian diet and different things, and she's not used to that.
She's
and then
struggling within herself, whether to follow you or to drag you along with her.
she can't drag me anymore, and that makes her mad.
I know. That's why she's mad. And let her give her time, okay? Give her time, be loving every time you see her, but don't get into argument then. Just refuse. Say, I love you too much to argue about all these things. We both have each other's different lifestyle, you know, different lifestyle, and each one has the right to follow what his heart feel like. You can't tell your heart what to do.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, next one.
Dear Master, my work involves working with people a lot, and I don't have much control over the amount.
People what?
I do work with people. I help people
Yeah?
at work, and I do not have much control over the amount of work that I have. So at the end of the day, I sometimes feel very tired and very heavy, and that sometimes has an effect on my meditation, and I wonder if I'm just drawing negative powers
What
from
do you
those
do?
people. I'm a physician.
Oh, well, that's a very demanding job. Very demanding. I don't know any physician who says that he feels good at the end of the day. But that's your noble choice. Or you have to sacrifice, right? We do need physicians, and it's a very good choice you made. Or else you may have a rest for a while and do it again later. Okay? If it's too much for you, you take a rest. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you know, if you can afford it, go back again anew.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Master, first I want to thank you. It's been 6 months. Last time I talked to you, I was very excited. had just been initiated, and things were going too fast for me. And I had so many questions. And I just want to let you know that I guess 90% of my questions have been answered. And thank you very much. And I followed your directions, listened to myself, and actually listened to you. And things have been just, going beautiful. I'm seeing things in a different light.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like, as you say, illusion. I know I can exactly see how things are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that I'm a different person. And right now, I can't think of any questions.
You are yourself now. You're more yourself now, right?
Yes, exactly.
You're more the person that you think you should be and like it. So it's
exactly.
good.
I
Yeah.
can tell,